Hi guys.
Hi. Welcome back to Take 3, baby. And we're back again with another episode.
Excuse the
food. We're a bit hungry.
starving. So I'm Clarice.
I'm Erica. Hi.
I'm Nazira.
Yeah.
Just very focused. I'm trying to open this.
No, can you imagine? Our question is, why do women and men stay in toxic relationships? Because we always like to say women stay in toxic relationships, but men also do stay in toxic relationships if you know, like, do you know what I mean?
Do you think men more so than women? Or the other way?
I don't feel like men tolerate it too tough. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think men tolerate toxic relationships?
No.
They're out of it.
They
Like,
create
they don't,
it.
Huh?
They create the toxic relationship.
No, but you can't always be like that because sometimes girls can actually create a toxic relationship too. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it's created by the both of them.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, it's the man that causes it.
That is
It may
biased.
sound biased.
That
but
is so
it's
biased.
true.
That's not true. Do you know how many cases there are of, like, probably men?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like men and women both have been in toxic relationships, and sometimes when you're so comfortable with being someone for a long time, it's like why quit sort of thing.
Yeah, you tend to tolerate certain stuff. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, even
Like,
guys sometimes they tolerate a lot of stupidness.
yeah, but the only thing is, I feel like men and women are both in, like, they do end up going in toxic relationships. However, I feel like men end up leaving it quicker than women, if you get what I mean.
You
Like,
think?
yeah, definitely. Like, men would not. Well, maybe this is biased, but I feel like if a man feels like, you know what, I can't take this no more, or they will walk out. Whereas women will start thinking, nah, but I love this guy. Look at how long I've been with him. We've had kids together, or we've been through so much stuff. Whereas guys would, like, turn around and just be like, you know what, I don't care. I'm not happy in this. I'm leaving. I don't know if that's me being biased, but that's what I personally think. What do you guys think about it?
What do you think?
It depends on the toxic. What's the word?
Toxicity.
That's it.
Toxicity.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that word.
It depends on. It depends on how toxic it is. Like what they mean by toxic. Yeah, can I hear?
What's your definition of toxic then?
Ugly. Ugly, nasty, filthy.
Unhappy.
The person or the personality?
Abusive, not necessarily on purpose, but yeah, everything. The whole situation.
What do you feel like is abuse?
Abuse.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be mental abuse. That could be physical abuse. It could be anything. But I also feel like you could be abusive to yourself in a relationship.
By
That could
allowing
be-
certain
yeah.
stuff.
Doing it to yourself, yeah,
like,
You may be the toxic one by keeping in there.
That's a good one.
I feel like a toxic relationship is anything that's not working, but you try to keep it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people get really dependent on their other half,
Yeah, definitely.
and even that dependency can be toxic.
Yeah.
So
You start
that could be a reason why people stay in toxic relationships.
because they start to depend on their partners and feel like, you
You
know,
feel like I can't live without this person
Yeah.
because. Do you get what I mean?
it though.
Yeah.
I get it. It makes sense to some extent because, like, I'm not gonna put my business out there, yeah, but like past relationships that I've been in, I would say it was toxic, but I would sit back and say to myself, nah, I don't want to break up with this person because no, cut this up. That's their personal. Like, my mum will probably be thinking it's him, but no, it's not him. But I mean, okay, let me be precise. My ex, yeah, like our relationship, I felt like was it quite toxic. I didn't really want to be in it, but I felt like I was in it because I was just like, we've been together for so long. I don't know. I'm scared. Should I leave? What would I be like by myself since I've been so many years with him? Da, da, da. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like not dependent on him because I'm very, like, independent.
But
Like, I do my
we
shit
tend to be
myself.
emotionally dependent.
Yeah,
on
that's it.
on our-
That's
yeah, anyway.
that's what it is. Emotionally dependent.
I feel like girls want to save guys a lot of the time. So, you know how
We want to
men tend to not confide in people
Yeah.
or get emotional in front of people. A lot of the time they'll do that with their girls. So
Okay.
where they do it with that girl, it's like, I feel like it's emotional abuse.
On themselves.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Sorry.
So, how do I explain it? I don't know what I mean, but I know what I mean, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Guys swear they trust you. The only thing they can't trust you with is their
And then
their
some of them will
That's
turn around
true.
and say, "Oh, who am I gonna speak to about these things?" and blah 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 blah. All of that is like a play on your mental.
Yeah. Also, it can be a play on talking from a girl's point of view. It can be a play on your side as well, because you're feeling like,
Who's he gonna go to?
yeah,
If
well,
I leave him, who's he gonna speak to?
yeah, but then more than that, if he's not being clear with you about his feelings, the way he's feeling, then it's like, what if you can't speak to me? What am I?
What am I here for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like you can't be there for him, but you can be. But then if you walk away, you're not there for. So it's a play on your.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just in your mind.
Yeah.
No, a lot of it is in your mind.
Yeah.
No, listen, I feel like what creates the toxic relationship is communication. Once there's a strain on communication, then it's hard for you to progress in the relationship in a positive way.
I don't think it's communication. I feel like it's understanding each other, because you can talk to me so much and it could go through one ear and go out the next. It's if you talk to me.
Well, that's not communication.
What?
Because that's one-sided. I'm talking to you. You're really not talking
No, that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. I don't think communication is the key to it. I feel like it's more understanding the person, because you could talk to me and I don't want to listen. But if me and you understand each other, you can understand where I'm coming from, how I feel, and do you know what I mean? Like, you understand where I'm coming from. If if we can communicate, and it could go out one ear and like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't say communication, but I would say, like, I don't know what the word is, to be honest. But yeah.
No, but I feel like everyone's been in a toxic relationship. Everyone's going to experience a toxic relationship in their lives. But it's a thing where...
Hopefully not.
They will. It's normal. And I feel like a lot of people are scared to... When you're in it, you don't realise you're in it.
No, but it's
Definitely.
not normal. This is what I'm saying. And
No,
that's why
okay.
you have to leave it.
Not that it's normal, but it's common.
It's common.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
common. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know
I mean-
that they're in it.
I don't know.
A lot of people
I
don't
know
know.
I've been in. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that they're actually in it.
And then when you realise you're in it,
You're thinking-
unless you're strong-minded, it's very hard to get out.
I personally don't think it's you realise until it's over.
Well,
Personally, for me, like, I don't think, especially if you're dependent on that person emotionally, I'm not saying anything else, but if dependent on that person emotionally, anything you see they're doing, like, whether it's wrong, you kind of, like, look past it sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Until when, like, the relationship, let's say, for example, is over, that's when you'll be like, rah, you know,
What was that?
like, what was I doing? And you start thinking, wait, what he said to me, I should have reacted this way, but I didn't. Like, he could have said the most. Let's not even take it personal, maybe. Because boy,
no,
like,
but
do you
the
know what I
fear
mean?
of the unknown will keep you in a toxic relationship. Like, being scared of what could come from leaving it. So, the loneliness,
Yeah, definitely.
the hurt, stuff like that. But once you get out of it, I feel like that's when you realise how much hurt you've actually
Been
through.
Yeah, definitely.
And it does take a lot of time to get over it. But once you're over it, boy!
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
life.
You have to
life
have
is great.
that mind. Yeah, you have to have the mindset to be like, you know what, I'm getting over it. Because a lot of people, whether you see on Instagram, Twitter, all of them, a lot of people could be in toxic relationships, and people like to say goals.
That's
goals.
a good point. Don't you feel like in this day and age, the way everyone's so hooked on social media and follow the crowd, don't you think that, well, personally, that can keep you in heartbreak, that can keep you in a toxic relationship? Because let's say if hypothetically your man does all the things that people on Twitter says is amazing, makes a great boyfriend, but in the same breath the relationship is not good, but he does all of that. Do you get what I mean? You're either not compatible, or the way he speaks to you may be bad, but he does this for you. Do you get what I mean? That can keep people in toxic relationships too. So I feel like that's a really good reason why
social media is one of the biggest reasons why people may be in toxic relationships. They care what people would say. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, I posted a picture with my guy and da 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 da.
Or even if you're public with your
that's what I just said.
Sorry,
Posted
but yeah, if you're public with your man, and then like a month later you want to leave him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
I posted a picture.
Everyone's going to laugh at me if I delete all my pictures now and blah, 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 blah. Everyone's going to wonder what's going on. Do you get what I mean? Which happens a lot. Like, for example, someone that I applaud all the time is Nikita. I know a lot of people laugh at her or whatever, but if you really think about it, her whole image was her and Terrell.
That's true. And then
she said, do you know what, this ain't right for me, and went about her business. Even though she knew people maybe would laugh at her, those haters that would say, oh, the relationship's not going to work, she's basically proving them right. But she needed to do what was best for her. Do you get what I mean? A lot of women don't know their worth enough to do that. I'm not even going to lie, I was one of them people. Like, it was like, everyone knows us, so we might as well just stay in it. Yeah. But every day is another thing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense, but
as to why
it happens.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's very true. You know, social media is a big factor. I would say, because people care too much about what people think. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you care. Oh my gosh, I don't want to break up with my boy. That's if you post. And another one is, secret. Is your relationship a secret, or
are you keeping your relationship a secret
or private?
Or private,
yeah. Is your boyfriend keeping you a secret, or is he keeping you private? There's two different things, and a lot of girls forget that. You know, that's why they get cheated on, or that's why they go through so many things. But you know what I mean? Like, keeping your relationships private doesn't mean that no one should know about who. Like, it's like saying, I'm not gonna tell my guys that I'm with you. Yeah, it's just me and you, but this is private. When you start saying that, you should start thinking, what's going on? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe 100%. I'm off topic. I don't know, but
no, you're right, because I remember I used to, in my head, I'd be thinking, I don't really care about them stuff, but at the same time, when you realise, okay, it's been a minute now, and you're with me all the time, you snap all the time, but you've never snapped me. I'm not gonna lie,
your mind does.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah,
but I'm guilty of that.
It happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, in your head, you'll turn around and think, right, what are you hiding? Like, what's the big
personally,
deal?
me, I don't.
Or if you're out together,
Snapchat, it's not bad. It's not for me. It's
like, it's not by force. Like,
it's not
good
really for me. But like, at least if I'm with you, like, yeah. If you're hiding and saying I'm not with my girl, or when I'm with you, you're saying, oh,
you're snapping everything, and I'm next to you,
except me.
Except me. It don't make no sense. Like, you don't even need to like stop on my face. You could just literally slide on me.
Yeah.
That's calm. Do you get what I mean? You're right. You're right. Keeping your relationship a secret can be a serious red flag, and it is a level of toxicity.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope I'm saying that word right.
It's a factor.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
It's a big factor, because like, I know a lot of people, they don't realise that their boyfriend is keeping them a secret.
Treating you like a secret.
It's not private. And a lot of boys nowadays, they will say, nah, my babes, we're keeping our relationship private.
Or you know what it is.
You know what it is.
But at the same time, even if he doesn't,
you know what it is, guys. Forget about it. Just girls. If your boyfriend says, you know what it is, it's not even your boyfriend. No. If he says, do you know what it is? Are you alright? Nah, babe. Because if he really likes you, he's gonna be like, yeah, you're my.
That's what I was gonna say. So even if he doesn't post you, as long as he's reassuring you, making it known. If you're out on the street and you're around people and stuff, and he makes it clear, this is my girl. That can go a long way.
That can go a long way.
Because you don't need to post me.
I can genuinely say that my boyfriend don't post me on Snap, but if he's with his guys, he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm with my girl. This is my girl. If like we're walking on the road and he meets his friend, yeah, this is my girl. Like, he's proud to say, bro, this is my girl. My ex, on the other hand, yeah, he used to be like this. We used to be in a restaurant. His boy will call him, and then he'll be like, oh, I'm with my girl. Then he'll start laughing. I'll be thinking, wait.
Because somebody's giving him a joke. So yes, he's made a joke over the phone.
I was
The
so
friend has made a
confused.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I was
like
like,
friends.
I used to sit down and I used to think,
Them ones where you have to put salt in his food.
Am I dick?
And he goes, toilet. What?
What? I was like, wait.
Crazy.
He would just start laughing. Like, he's like, he's like, yeah, I'm with my girl. And he's
So what
probably
was
like,
your
which one?
reaction?
I was dumb. I was in a toxic relationship. I could genuinely say that I
Okay.
was. Like, I was dumb. I didn't see it then. But when you sit down, like, after the relationship and start deep into certain stuff, like, I can genuinely say certain relationships, like, made me insecure.
Wake up, yeah.
And
But wake
I didn't
up
know.
to realise certain things, though.
I didn't know I was insecure until after. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Like, now, yeah. Trust me.
Really?
Now I'm not
I'm the other
insecure.
way.
I'm never.
I was the other way.
Yeah. What, you would be more sick?
Yeah, so, how do I put this now? Not necessarily insecure, but you know them when your mind does overtime.
Yeah.
And
Overthinking.
then, you overthink to the point
Yeah.
where your thoughts start getting ugly.
Yeah.
And then it's like, they're like this
Yeah.
person and these thoughts.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, I'm like, why was you feeling this way? Because
Yeah.
you're cute. And more than that, you got something to you. Do you see what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You're not.
yeah, I'm a bit of a sort, so
Yeah.
there's no reason to.
Yeah, you go, girl.
You out.
So there's
it's
no
true.
reason to like there's no reason to like think so much.
Yeah,
But I
and-
mean, like anything I get into like next or whatever, I'm gonna go about it a complete different way.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes your thoughts, the way you move as well, your thoughts can ruin something.
yeah, 100%.
I think insecurity. Oh.
Insecurity.
Boys that are insecure cause toxic relationships.
Yeah,
What is
definitely.
it?
But it's the
Because
same for
boys,
guys.
no, but a lot of boys are insecure,
Yeah.
and you would never know that.
But
Like,
they
do you know
wear
what I
it
mean?
well in the beginning.
They wear it well, so they'll start thinking, they'll start doing stuff like, I think that's a bit ugly. I've seen girls, but I'm bigger
If
than
they
you.
ever say,
Oh no, they start
No,
doing
you're
little
right.
stuff
Yeah,
like they'll be
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, yeah, like your
and you
bum's
don't
a bit-
notice it in the beginning
Yeah,
until it
you just
starts
laugh.
actually affecting you, and you
Watch
start noticing he's doing it a bit too much.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he'll give you those flags way before you get into a relationship,
Definitely. But
and
you-
that's the
but
key
you ignore
thing.
them.
A lot of people ignore the red flags before they get into the relationship and then cry.
Yeah, because
Like
the
you
toxic-
can't. I feel like you can't have a high. I say this all the time.
Yeah.
You can't have a high expectation with low standards. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You can't expect something from someone who's already showed you how they are.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
it's true.
So when
And
when
red
you're
flags-
in a relationship, even if you're in a relationship and he may have hid those flags, that moment you start seeing it is when you need to run. I remember.
Yeah.
Listen, fam, I've been through the works, innit? But I only I was saying to my boyfriend the other day, you will only. He's the one that showed me. Okay, cool. Not every guy is bad. Because in my head, after my last relationship,
Yeah.
I was like, "What? No, forget it. I
I'm
ain't
glad
got
you
the
got
time."
out of that. Yeah,
That's-
I was like,
Very true.
I was like, I haven't got the time for it. Every boy is
Yeah.
crap, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was treating him. I wasn't treating him bad, my boyfriend,
Yeah.
but I wasn't as receptive to. Like, he would do nice things for me, and in my head, I would be thinking, "Oh, it's just that. It's just this. It's just
Yeah.
that. Oh, he's making or whatever."
Yeah.
But the reality is,
There was some-
I could have caused my relationship now to be toxic because of the
the way you was going
toxic
about it.
behavior I was in before.
Yeah, yeah.
But the reality is, you need to, if you're going from one relationship to another, that can, how you can avoid being in a toxic relationship is completely changing your mindset
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
fit the relationship that you're in now. Do you
Definitely,
get what
because
I mean?
you can't always come
But
with
it's
the mindset
not always
with-
easier said than done, though.
Definitely not, but you can't come with the mindset
'cause if
like
you're
every
damaged-
guy is
I mean,
trash.
it is easier said than done. What do you say, sorry?
I said if you're damaged, you might need therapy, but should do everything you can to.
No, but you know what, yeah?
It's not that
true.
deep. What do you say? Sorry.
No, a lot of forget it. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Sorry.
A lot of guys.
I said a lot of girls like to say like men are trash, men are trash. So you would walk into a relationship thinking that like all guys are the same, when actually not all guys are the same.
But we don't.
Generally
We say
not.
that, but we don't think that. Women don't.
No,
women
girls
No.
don't think men are trash.
No, they don't.
Do you not think so?
No,
I thought
they
men
don't.
were
I
trash.
knew there was good men
They
out
don't.
there. I just didn't think
I
I'd
didn't-
be able to
No,
find one.
that's-
No, but
okay,
you
that's-
I'll be
did.
real.
You
No,
did.
that's
Otherwise
true.
you wouldn't entertain
But
anyone.
do you know?
No,
Because
no.
you're hopeful that the next person isn't full of trash.
It's
So
true.
if you believe that
Yeah.
all men are trash, you would.
Yeah, that's true.
You would be done with them.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
But I genuinely thought that there was a lot of guys that were trash, like generally. But my current relationship made me realize that guys are not so bad.
Bad.
Bad after all. They're not so bad after all. But yeah, like.
But the way I see it, sorry, the way I see it, if you want to get out of a toxic relationship, speak to the people around you and see what they say. If there's something that's worrying you, don't go to someone that's going to be like, I told you so, because that's just going to deter you and you're going to stay in that relationship. You need to go to someone who you know is open-minded, even
and
if
non-biased.
It's a stranger. Even if it's a stranger, let them know what is worrying you, and if they tell you you need to get out of it, you need to go. But also sit down and really think about it. No, but sometimes sit down and really think about, if this is making me feel this way, should I allow it to continue?
Or why should I be?
Or can it be fixed? You gotta be a little bit optimistic.
Yeah, definitely.
Not stupid, but you do.
No, but it depends how many red flags.
No, it depends. I think you're talking about
but
I think you're talking about the worst case scenario. I'm talking about if there's few hiccups and it's looking like it's getting toxic. Sometimes you are able to fix. Yeah, of course. If you communicate.
However, when you see them kind of like red flags from the beginning,
you're talking about the worst of the worst. I'm talking like this. Clearly, we're not talking to each other. That in itself can be toxic.
No, but I feel like a relationship is only toxic if you've told the person you don't like something and they continue doing the same thing to hurt you.
Yeah, but you have to remember everybody is different. So you don't.
Different.
Everybody's programmed different as well.
So you can't expect someone to say something. No.
Not straight away.
You can't
some
do
people,
that. That's very true. You can't tell someone something and then expect them to change. Like, it's like a bad habit. Let's say, for example, you're a smoker. Yeah.
Right.
If you're a smoker, you're gonna say, I'm going to quit a couple times, and you're gonna act like you're gonna quit.
I'm gonna quit.
But then you're gonna
I'm gonna quit.
And then you're gonna be like, oh, let me just take this one fact.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
and
but
then,
if he catches you again,
until I tell you
that's
I'm
an
leaving,
argument, right?
Yeah.
And then he changes that.
So it has to get to that for you to then
not
say,
necessarily.
this is my
Not
point.
necessarily.
So
But
if
sometimes
you
give
see
it a
it in the
couple times.
beginning, why are you wasting your time?
Because sometimes everyone's brought
because-
up different.
yeah,
I'm not giving it. It's not an excuse, but I genuinely think that some people are brought up a bit different. So let's say, for example, like there's something that you don't like. Let's say, I don't know, you guys live together now, and every morning he doesn't like spread the bed and that's something you're used to.
Or I cook and you don't wash up the dishes.
Or something like that.
Every time.
You can say it a couple times to him, and
but because he's not used to that, because these women baby their children.
Yeah.
He's not used to that, so it takes a while, and it's pissing you off because now you feel like...
Is that toxic though?
Of course it is.
How is that toxic?
Because now when I come home, I'm angry.
Yeah, you're pissed off.
I'm angry all the time now.
You're not
Okay,
happy.
then maybe...
Certain stuff.
You're talking about if I see him, you're talking about the worst.
No, I'm talking about like if I'm talking and you interrupt me and I don't like that and I tell you don't do it again and you continue doing it.
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I mean? Because all of that will pile up.
Talking? What do you mean, like to someone else?
No, if I'm in the middle of saying something and you keep cutting me off,
Oh.
and then I've told you stop cutting me off, I don't like it,
Yeah.
and you turn around and keep doing it.
Yeah, but
what is that?
But that might be something that
What
he's
is that?
doing
Is that not
though.
toxic?
No, but you have to...
Anything
be
that
something
doesn't
that
sit
he-
right with you,
Of
anything that doesn't
course.
sit...
Yeah,
so you're
okay.
telling me him not washing up doesn't sit right with you?
Yeah.
If you do it more than once, I'm feeding you every day and you don't
I will
wash
get
up.
pissed
So
off
then
with
what do
that.
you do?
Well, I'm going to
If he
speak to you
doesn't
once.
change?
I'm going to speak to you
Twice,
twice. But remember, I'm in love, so I'm a little bit...
Dumb.
I'm a little bit sick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask him once, twice. And then we're going to have like deeper conversations. And then, yeah... I'm not saying I'm going to split up with him for washing the dishes, but you're not listening to me and that's where the problem is.
Yeah, because toxic means like you're not happy with it, like something, an act that's causing.
No, I 100% understand what you guys are saying, but you guys are saying if he does it, you shouldn't be quick to leave him, yeah. But if you have to keep repeating yourself, and bear in mind you said it's him not listening, that is the problem.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, whether he's raised a certain way or not.
Yeah.
If he's not listening, what makes you think? Because you're saying now I'm leaving you, that's when he wants to listen.
Because
no,
if
that's
you're
a red flag from the time when he's not
true,
listening.
though.
Because
Because
if
if
you're
you're in love,
You give people 2 chances.
yeah.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I should have been shamed. 100%.
Exactly,
So,
but-
you cut.
Because if someone really loves you, yeah, they will change. If you say you don't like something, they will change it. Generally,
Agreed.
So that person- So
but I'm
that
saying
person
it
is
depends. I'm
serious.
saying it's not worth. I'm saying it's not worth one thing. I don't like that thing about you, and then just going. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Some things like even, and I feel like this generation don't realize that even like the people who are married, they have to work over certain things.
Yeah, definitely.
If everything that annoys me or everything that doesn't sit right with me, I'm gonna get up and leave. I'm gonna do that with every person I meet.
That's true.
Because everybody I meet.
It's gonna-
Everybody,
it's not
even
from
your
the
friends,
same-
there's something that
Yeah.
you just don't like.
That's very true.
So we're gonna bring this to a close.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good
On
point
that
to
note.
end on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Check in again with us soon.
Over and out. Take 3,
The
baby.
podcast.